So when you look at yourself, what do you see, Steph?
I see this sad person who is just warped away.
I didn't love myself at all. I didn't want to look in mirrors.
And you don't see reality, because reality should not be doing this to me.
But they helped me to learn to love myself, and they encouraged me to live life again.
A very important part of our new lives is that we are together in Dr. Spitz's pit.
We call the groups the pit. That's a place where you feel fully validated and understood by other people.
Sometimes people fall in a pit or get stuck in a pit and can't necessarily find their way out.
The group is sort of instant friends.
If there are other people stuck in the pit with you, then you know you're not alone.
Almost every 2 weeks, I encounter an inconceivable situation in which a young person has a brain injury.
I was away on a business trip and I wasn't feeling so hot. It was the beginnings of a stroke.
It is devastating. It happens abruptly without any warning. And I know that this person's life is never going to be the same.
Outpatient services is kind of a bridge between, being in the hospital in the acute stage and the rest of your life.
Physical therapy came pretty easy for me. It's the occupational therapy for my arm that's taken a little bit of time.
Most of us were living independently and working and playing and taking care of our own lives. And now we had to take this giant step backwards.
My personal history begins when I was 16 years old. I had an arteriovenous malformation, basically rupture in my head. At the time, my biggest hurdle was really being 16, a competitive athlete, youngest of 3 boys. That was kind of lost very quickly.
If I was in a wheelchair, people would be kinder, but they're not, because they don't know how to treat somebody with an invisible injury.
I was dealing with it by myself, no help. So going to them and going to that group is the best decision I ever made.
When I look back, I would have loved to be a part of the Brainiacs. It really kind of validates these individuals as human beings with aspirations, and I think they feed off each other, and it's a support system that I didn't have.
Seeing that our group has already helped people, nobody feels like they're in that pit alone.
Some of the others in my group are further along in their recovery, so that makes me feel hopeful.
Daniela is a sweet person, and I love her dearly. And together, we make a great team. The tough love that I give her is because I love her, and I know how she feels. I was there.
I love my work because I can see the changes in people's lives, and I help instill that environment.
The old me no longer exists anymore. And everything now is changed. But for me, it's for the better. I hear birds, I see flowers bloom, music sounds different to me. Everything's different, and I cherish things more than I did before.